Yo, what's up? What's happening? We here. Rory and Maul. They talking that Drake gonna buy Roc-A-Fella, the Dame Dash portion, though, not the full. But I think that's like Blueprint. Is he gonna own part of Blueprint? Because that'll be the Trump to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So if he feel like he got any issues with Jay-Z, that'll go ahead and, we could talk a little different, bro. Hey, I'm about to put your song on this movie for no reason, just because, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling it for $2. I don't even care. He could wild out with it if he owns it. He can do whatever he wants to. That'd be crazy. But we don't know if that's what's going to be. They're going to talk about it. They're going to figure it out, man. But y'all, like, share, subscribe, the notification bell. We about to get it started. Let's go.
I kind of want my flowers.
Oh, man, I hate when you do this shit. All right, what now? I got a bouquet in other one. What's up, man?
This is going to be my first ask. There's a couple things on here that I want my flowers for, but we'll start here.
All right.
If you remember about a month ago, you thought I was joking when I thought, you could maybe broker the deal between Roc-A-Fella and Drake. He has the money. He cares.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Drake should do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you laughed and laughed and laughed and said, nah. And then Dame last night got on whatever platform that was and said Drake DM'd him inquiring about purchasing 1/3 of Reasonable Doubt and Roc-A-Fella Inc.
Mm-hmm.
So I was even trying to set it up for you, like, you could take your 1% or like your broker fee off that, and we're looking at like 10 million.
Yeah.
So do you want to split that 1% with me, or like how do you want to do it?
Well, I don't know to what extent Drake reached out to Dame about that. I don't know how far they got in talks or how serious it was, but that's on brand for Drake, though. You don't think so? I mean, yeah, he got all of Pharrell's jewelry, Nigo's jewelry.
I don't like what he did with it.
Tupac's ring, Tupac's rhyme book.
But are you collecting it as a lover of the sport, or are you collecting it as a petty way to say fuck y'all? I'm finally him.
Well, he said in his rhymes he used to want to sign to Roc-A-Fella,
and then I think it's both. I think it's literally like, okay, yeah, I saw this, dog. This is hard. I seen this on TV. Oh, I got it now. I'm gonna pose like they used to pose at the same time. Like, I don't fuck with these niggas. I tried to like dap them up back in the day when I was a fan. They wasn't rocking with me. So now, you know what I mean? I think it's both.
Then he became Jay.
And then he became Jay.
I never
he said that before. He said that before. So yeah, that wasn't too surprising to me that he had inquired about purchasing those shares.
Well, we don't know, but we assume that he bought Pharrell's jewelry out of spite and pettiness.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we know him to be a Neptunes fan at one point.
Yeah,
I don't think he bought that the way he bought Push's mic off eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he say he was gonna melt that shit down?
Yeah, he did say that.
Come on, man. So what is he gonna do with Reasonable Doubt?
Melt it down.
Melt that shit down.
Melt the masters.
Okay, so in the event that Drake wins this auction,
yeah,
do you think your brother and Hov, like, are they gonna split it up? Does Drake get Can I Live? Is he gonna finally clear that Dead Presidents freestyle? Was it Chicago freestyle?
Yeah,
Put it on DSPs.
I don't know. I haven't really. Obviously I read the headlines and I saw the clip of Dame talking about it, but I don't know. I don't know if that move would have been for kind of like a chess move, or if it literally would have been just Drake wanting to own a piece of art and history that he probably helped him fall in love with hip hop. And again, he was a fan first. Wanted to always sign to Roc-A-Fella.
I don't think he's a fan anymore.
Why not?
I think Drake, like me, growing up, was very much a rap nerd and loved this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he has been through the ringer and met his heroes, and I don't think he reveres them the way he did once. Because he has a different view than probably any other human being in the rap world.
No,
I don't think
he still looks at Jay as I think reason why he does what he does.
I think he views him completely as a peer now.
Okay.
But I don't mean that like really in a good way. I think he doesn't have the reverence he once did because I think he's seen the behind the scenes stuff and probably has a weird view. So I think if he were to buy Roc-A-Fella, it wouldn't be from the, I was a fan my whole life. I looked up to these guys. I cannot believe I have the money to now purchase this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm your peer and I'm trying to now surpass you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my way of trying to little homie you.
Well, I don't think that. I don't think trying to little homie you. I don't think that. But I think that, you know, it is obviously Drake is who he is and is in a place where he can even entertain the thought of purchasing something
Just
like
bet on IG. Just bet 10 million on stake.
yeah. So I mean, we know that obviously the capital is there and things like that. But I don't. You know, I understand, especially now more than ever, Drake is probably in a space where he's looking at, you know, a lot of guys a little kind of sideways because of what he is still going through as far as with other artists and on the music side of things. But I don't think that this in particular is too much of that attached to it. I think this was literally him just wanting to own a piece of history and something that inspired him. But at the same time, kind of like a wink to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but not with not with malicious intent though. I don't think it's nothing malicious there.
Little underlying.
I think it's just a little. It's like a wink. It's like a head nod, like a little. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's any malicious energy behind that. I can't. I would be very surprised if that was a part of it.
And I know Ho's looking at it like, all right, you think that's a one-up if you get that, but I would have to talk to Lucien about buying any of your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could get spooky if they start, you know what I mean? Like, now I'm gonna buy your shit. I'm gonna buy, hey, look, Take Care. I own Take Care. Take Care, nigga. Oh, yo. Ignite the beef. Ignite the beef. But, like, yeah, ignite the beef. Go. I don't know, though. I don't feel like Drake doing nothing crazy. I think he just want Roc-A-Fella. I think he just want all the Thanos rings he can, all the little accents to make him a king, man. Like he been saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's not up for sale because you don't own it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that perspective from Hove if it happens, but the way Drake talked on 8 a.m. in Charlotte, when he was really saying, yo, I've been just gathering information about all of you in the rap world in case anyone wants to go there with me, is kind of what he was saying.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
Of course, we have talked many times. We think every rapper ever has in their notes folder
for sure.
verses about rappers they're friends with now, but just in case.
For sure.
I think this is one of those moves, and I'm curious what type of greasy talk Drake comes with if he ends up purchasing 1/3 of Reasonable Doubt.
We had this talk before about somebody, but see, the thing is, when you talk about somebody,
that's
like,
gonna be a crazy verse.
Yeah, but when
that's gonna be a crazy verse.
Yeah, but you can't talk. See, that this is why Jay is so different, because you can't out slick talk Jay. You can't greasy talk Jay. You can't do that. If there's anybody that could even probably remotely even come close, it would be Drake. But even Drake, as great as he is and as much as he's accomplished, you know, Jay is on a, you know, when you talk about just the ability to talk slick, Jay's made a career off of just slick talking and, you know, now putting himself in a space business-wise where, you know, a lot of these other dudes are not on that level as far as business it goes. But, you know, I would love to see it for the sport. But again, I don't think it's anybody that could, you can't out slick talk Jay. We talking about Jay-Z. You can't.
We're not gonna do that, Mo. You biased. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, Drake. Let's go straight to the source, man. You didn't send all the minions. You know what I'm saying? You didn't send all these people. Meek Mill. You keep trying it, bro. Every couple years, you come at me kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's just have the boss fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just have the boss fight. Let's just go at it and go from there. That's what I would. You know what I mean? I'm tired of it. Let's just go.
Drake is starting that verse out the gate. I tried to be reasonable, but you doubted.
Ooh!
Like, you know it's coming out the gate.
That Drake will start his
right at Hove. Yeah. I tried to be reasonable, but you doubted.
Yo,
nah. That would be fun to watch for sport. But again, man, that's you talking about. You know, Jay he's on a different level as far as that slick talk shit goes. You can't. That's not how you go at Jay. You can't talk greasy to Jay-Z.
This is, again, all hypothetical. We don't even know. This is all Dame saying Drake just DM'd him. If it was like a real thing, Dame would have been like, oh, Drake's lawyers reached out. Like, it would be a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in that hypothetical, let's say Drake, rightfully so, starts talking greasy, because him and Hove have had back and forths for 12 years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Does Jay entertain any shots that come from Drake if he
No.
buys Reasonable Doubt.
No.
Do I, as far as on wax?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I think Jay is just. I don't think.
He don't know. He just block them business wise with other business ventures and you want to do this TV show? You need this area. I'm actually doing something in this area. You trying to do? Nah, we not doing that. You wanted to go to this? You wanted to vet for this for a restaurant? Nah, we not doing that. I'm sorry, I bought it. They start playing the game a little different. That's all.
He's in that rapper. I haven't seen Jay wear a lot of jewelry in a few years. That's how when Jay is back like in rapper mode. He starts throwing on obnoxious jewelry shit that no other rapper can really. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, and it's also like
5% pieces that people don't even understand.
Yeah, it's like he starts doing these things where you're like, oh, he back in the booth. But I don't think that if Drake was to throw a shot at, it's funny even talking about shit like that. But if he was to throw that type of shot, it would take a different type of. I don't think it would be the type of shot you think. I think Jay would have to hear something that would perk his ear up. But I don't think it'll be as blatant as you may think. It may be something to where only Jay would catch it, and that may move him now.
I think the world has a perception that Hove ignores things. He pretty much replies to literally everything when it's time to rap.
No, everything. You know how much
if you don't think we're gonna get a verse that has to do with the Wayne situation with the Super Bowl, you're bugging.
No, he'll have a line addressing it like how could y'all say I shitted on, I helped him with his taxes. Like he'll remind you, like come on, who y'all talking to? Like I didn't help people that y'all don't need. Y'all forget convenient amnesia.
Like 10 people on Twitter had talked about Meek and Hove maybe having an issue, and he replied to that on God's plan. Yeah, not God's plan. Hope God did.
Yeah, but his response was more so like,
I freed him from a whole bid.
Yeah, like how I can't.
But I'm saying, Jay does not let.
But do you understand that response though? That response is more so like, yo, cut it out, man. I can't. I wouldn't beef with why would I beef with Meek? Like, I helped him. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about not on like business shit. I helped him in a real life situation. I helped him.
Yeah, but that's not what Twitter was talking about. We're not saying you didn't do that. We're just saying we think y'all have tension.
And he quickly showed y'all how stupid that sounds. I can't have tension with somebody that I helped get out of prison. That don't even make sense.
To me, that goes.
If I got tension with somebody, you think I'm gonna help them get out of prison?
To me, that kind of goes back to the Rowdy Bobby question that happened on No Jumper. When I thought Rowdy handled that really well and didn't give in to the gossipy bullshit. But it appears like there may be some tension, and he didn't answer the question. Just said, "That's my brother for life." That's kind of what I think Hove did with the Meek situation.
Yeah.
No, Warrior, not.
Nah, that's real. That's real. That's real. Like just because I did you a favor, and it could be a huge favor, but that don't mean that we cool for. Yeah, we're gonna be cool for life on the aspect of I'm not gonna actively maliciously tear you down because it look crazy for me to do that. Like, because you're gonna have people like, yo, why did he could have left him in jail if he was gonna do all that. So you ain't gonna go too hard, but at the same time, you are gonna say your piece. You're gonna be like, man, what the hell? I mean, somebody slights you because you do favors for people, and people still kind of feel like you owe them something else. So. You know what I mean? Who knows? We ain't gonna, I don't want to talk about that. Who knows? It could be whatever it could be. But those are my opinions. Put yours in them comments, man. We out.